Well, good golly, Miss Molly, what are we going to talk about this time? Well, I'm going to talk briefly about the heating and air conditioning. And remember, one of the other times, remember there was a big old huge air conditioning duct here. It was all strapped here, and I was like, what the heck is that for? And it's not here anymore. And look at this. Somebody came here. What did they do? It almost looks like they came and did a donut here. I don't know if somebody was messing around with a motorcycle or what, because here's something here, and they've done some donuts. Look at that. Probably some kids, because I know the owner probably wouldn't want to see that, because this is the garage floor. Probably before they move in here, he'll have to clean this, and I don't know if they're going to seal it or if they're going to put anything on the floor. Well, they'll get this all cleaned up later. You know, it's kind of a bummer though. Okay, so the air conditioning, remember last time we saw the air conditioning ducts stuck out here, and now they've attached some collars, some metal collars, and we know that the sheetrock's going to go just to the ceiling, because remember I was like, well, what are they going to do with the transition between the flex ducting and see they're going to put hard ducting out here. And that's what they did. They put a collar there, and the metal collar is going to stick down. I'm not quite sure exactly if they have to put a fire stop, vent, damper up there or not, because usually in the garage, you got a 1 hour rated ceiling area. This wall is probably going to have 5/8 sheetrock on it, is my guess. Okay, don't quote me on that, but usually they'll have a 1 hour separation, 20-minute rated door here, 20-minute, 1 hour rated door jamb. When they install that, they'll have a door closer there, smoke seal, weather stripping around that, 20-minute rated door and stuff. This drywall at the ceiling will probably be 5/8 drywall, because if there's a fire, you want a separation between your garage and the rest of your house. So when you got air conditioning coming up through there, usually you don't have units inside your garage, but when you do, I'm thinking they may have to put some sort of 1 hour rated damper up there in between that and the rest of their hard ducting that comes out of here. I'm not quite sure. Okay, but in any case, that's for your air returns. These two big ducts are going to be sucking air from these two units. Not one of them's not an air supply, and one is air return. Both of them are air returns. These are all in the ceiling. As you will remember, all of the heating and air conditioning coming into the house is underneath the floor. So when we look at these, it's kind of dark now. I don't know how much of this you're going to see, but in any case, yeah, I'm kind of bummed out with that. They've got a Y. Last time they didn't have anything connected to the Y, but and then they dropped down to a smaller size, and then there's air returns. There's one air return. See, you can't even really see it, but there's one air return there, and then here's another air return, and then we see where this duct goes, and my goodness, it's going up above this roof, and it probably drops down. I'm guessing it drops down on the other side over here. Yeah, sure does. Look at that. Here's the air return right here, and this is the master bedroom. I was wondering how they were going to do that. Remember, this is a false ceiling. The attic area goes up above this roof line. You've got this roof line here, and then there's actually trusses up above that. And so they're running their air conditioning duct from there, boom, all the way over. So they've got a air return there, an air return here, one down in the hallway. That's 3. I guess they only have 3. Yeah, they only have 3 in the entire house, and that's okay. I guess that's all they needed, and So the air conditioning guy, he's come, and the air conditioning guy is usually responsible for the exhaust fans in the bathrooms. We look over here in the master bath where they've got a toilet here, and sure enough, there's an exhaust fan up there. I'm sorry, this light is not really showing up very well, and then they're going to have an exhaust fan in the bathroom, or in the main bathroom area of your master bedroom, right there. And see, they did something good. Here's their vent, the exhaust, and they ran it to the back side of the house. Okay, this is the front of the house over here. They could have just ran it straight up, boom, and then they could have put a roof vent right there, couldn't they have? But they decided to do it better. They went all the way over to there, and I see where they transitioned. This exhaust piping is aluminum, and you stretch it out, and they've joined it. They've got two 8-foot pieces there, and they've joined it in such a fashion. I think they just have a little coupling in there. Okay, and they've done the same thing with the exhaust for the bathroom. Here's the little, well, this is the toilet area of the master bathroom. Okay, the main master bathroom area is over here. The shower there, vanity there, tub there, another vanity there. Okay, so that's why they put the exhaust fan over closer to the shower more so than the bathtub, but it's still close enough to the tub. And so where their toilet is, they've run that, and they've extended it out. And because this is a really super high ceiling over here, they went through and they came out on this back side, and it goes up right over there. So they've got two exhaust vents for their exhaust fans, and then wherever else they've got them in the house, they'll come out too. And generally they're in bathrooms, and so we know there's going to be another bathroom right here. That's where the toilet's going to be, and there's the exhaust fan. Lots of people call them fart fans. And they just haven't installed the guts to it. And see, they've run that, extended it. Oh man, that goes way over. And I wish this wasn't as dark, maybe, but you get the idea. Okay, they've run it all the way, and it goes way over here. I've never seen one this long before. Okay, and boom, they're up there. And see, that's what these others are for. There's 4. He's got 4 of them over here. 4 exhaust fans. That one goes on over to there. Here's another one that goes over to where the washer and dryer is going to be. There's another bathroom over there. And then there's another bathroom. Well, we follow this one. And here's another bathroom, one over here. So see, just pretty much every bathroom area, they've got exhaust fans. Now see, here they've got a vanity sink here. And I think they're going to have one over here, but their exhaust fan is right above where the toilet is, and they don't have an exhaust fan in this little bathroom area right here. Okay, here they're going to have another sink right there. No exhaust fan there either. Okay, so do you need an exhaust fan in every single location? Apparently not. Apparently not. And let's see, yeah. Hey, there's one. There's one over here. Okay. And so usually the air conditioning guys are responsible for all of their the exhaust fans. Lots of times the plumber, the air conditioning guy is sometimes the plumber could do that. Now years ago, when I was in charge or helping some other guy build some houses, we did all of our own air conditioning, all of our exhaust fans, all of our hot and cold water lines or vent lines or sewer lines. Everything was done in copper back then. Nowadays, they don't use copper for hot and cold water lines, do they? Okay, so anyways, the air conditioning guys look like they're getting close for an inspection. Okay, and they could probably call for an inspection anytime, and then they don't have to come out here again, because then they'll let the plumber do their inspections whenever they're ready, or when the plumber's ready. Maybe the inspector for the heating and air conditioning will be the same guy. Usually it's the same guy for the plumbing as well as the heating and air conditioning. Okay, HVAC and plumbing will be the same inspector generally for residential and for commercial work. Did you know that? And you might want to check with your inspectors just to make sure, because maybe the air conditioning guys are done, and maybe they're like, we'll just call that in when the when the plumbers are done and when they're ready for the plumbing inspection, you know, or they decide to do it on their own. Hey, if the plumber is different than the mechanical guy, I usually would just tell the mechanical guy, hey, it's on you. You call it when you're ready, okay? I'm not waiting to have somebody else to wait until the plumbing's done. Then maybe for some reason the mechanical inspector has some questions having to do with the mechanical, and the mechanical contractor wasn't here, and whatever it was is now going to take more time for it to get ready for that. Who knows? So have your mechanical guy be in charge of the mechanical. Have your plumber be in charge of the plumbing. Okay, that's what I would do. And see, these pipes here are for the heating and air conditioning. This is for an air conditioner, because you can see there's a copper pipe here, and then there's another pipe inside of there that's wrapped with insulation wrap, and then you've got this low voltage wire, and that's probably for a thermostat or something. And you look out here and see you've got that shoved out. You've got that shoved out. That's going to be for two air conditioner where the fans are, and then those black wires there are for the electrical, and they'll have shut-offs right there, so you could a disconnect shut-off for each one of those individually. So see where they're up high? That's because we know later on they're gonna put more dirt down here. It'll probably be about 6 inches below the concrete line, and it will be up that high. Okay, so that's why they didn't put these down any lower. Actually, they couldn't have ran them down much lower anyways, because they're right down at the bottom pretty much as it is. Okay, and then they've got some strapping there. They had to take the block out of there, and they've got that strap there because you don't want any screws coming in there. See how close this copper pipe is there when they do their drywall. You don't want to have a screw go through there. That's what these straps are going to prevent. Okay, so that's the mechanical, the heating and air conditioning guys' responsibility. And you see where they're going. They're just going from there. They circle up through the top plate, and then they come down, boom, right over to here. This one just zips up. Zzz. That's really close, because they've got the two units right inside the garage. That's going to be interesting to see how they install all that stuff later. And we'll see them do all that probably. They'll probably first have to put the drywall on the wall there, but they won't do that until they get the rough inspections. When the inspector comes, he's going to look at that. He's going to look at anything having to do with the air conditioning, the vent up here. These other white pipes are vents, and this is plumbing, because they're going to have two not Insta-Hot, but tankless water heaters right here. And so the same inspector will look at the plumbing, and he'll also look at the heating and air conditioning too when he's here. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I'm going to show you this time for heating and air conditioning. Okay. It looks like things are shaping up. Now I just did a plumbing video. Let's just take a look I don't know if I want to pull these off. Maybe I will. I'll just pull one of them off. These are your roof jacks. See? See how a roof jack is? It has this rubber on here already. Okay? And that's it. And they've got different ones for different sizes. This is probably for 1.5 inches. Yeah, I see on there. I don't know if you can see that. 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. See? And that's what that one's for. And then they got them for 2-inch, for 3-inch, and different ones. So I guess they just have those set there right now because when the roofers are here, the roofer will be the one to do that. And that way the plumber didn't have to climb up there. He probably drilled his holes and did everything from down below. He probably didn't even get up there, for all I know. Or he could have, lots of times the plumber will just set these up there over his pipe and all ready for the roofer, but they can leave them here too. Okay, so that's what that's for. And you've got roof jacks for all kinds of stuff. You know, your vent lines, your exhaust for your bathroom exhaust fans. You know, we'll take a different type of roof jack than that. Those roof jacks are designed for ABS pipe, the 1.25 to 1.5 inches. Then they'll have one for 2-inch, and then they'll have some for 3-inch. And so you pick and choose and you order which ones you need. All right. Yes, it's getting dark. Oh, look at that! You can't even see me. Where am I? Ah, yeah. See, you can't even really see me, but I'm here. I'm here. That's all I got for this time, and I'll be back with more videos. And I tried to get this last bit in because I was out here doing I did 2 other videos before this one. I did one for plumbing top out, and then I did one for air conditioning, the air returns and the exhaust fans. So look for those on my channel. And again, to find all my other preceding videos for how to build a house, go to my main YouTube channel page and scroll down to playlists, okay? And go to how to build a house, and you'll find more videos for you.